Hi, I'm Santi, and I'm here for Hit the Floor, and I'm here with Justin from Motion City Soundtrack. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. You'll be playing on the main stage tonight. How does it feel to be still playing music after
after all these years?
Yeah, exactly. It's been over a decade.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I mean, it's all I know how to do. So yeah, no, I mean, I like it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this, you know?
Okay.
But yeah, it feels really good. I can't remember the last time we were here, but I feel like it was either a year or 2 years ago. But it feels good to be back. We played our first show last night here at the well, not here, but at the festival. Yeah, and it was really good. And so yeah, I feel like once the first show happens, then all the nerves kind of come down to like half of what they were for the first show, and then
will be better?
Yeah. Slowly, after about 3 shows, I feel like then I'm really good to go.
But after 3 shows, it's over.
Yes, that's the sad part. So.
Okay. Well, your debut album came out 12 years ago, and you finally came out with a DVD for it.
Yeah.
Cleverly titled "I Am the Movie." The movie.
I thought that was very funny.
I thought it was funny as well.
Good.
Yeah. Wasn't that like a wave of nostalgia, kind of putting all the footage together for it?
Yes.
What made you decide it was finally the right time? Because you waited 12 years.
Well, I think we wanted to do. I think initially we wanted to do it like as a 10-year anniversary kind of thing, and then everything got postponed and pushed back, and things didn't happen on time. And our organization is very together. But yes, our friend Melissa put it all together. And she sorted through like hundreds of hours of footage that we had, and we had all this stuff like lying around. So, and she was a big fan of that record, and when she was younger, that time in her life, and I thought that it made sense to have, somebody who is an editor and a director and a person who makes films who also like digs the band and could look at it from a point of view of a fan, and picking and choosing what moments of our life she would want to see. Mm-hmm. And so I thought that she was uniquely qualified to work on this project, and so so she did all the hard work, and I kind of popped in and made suggestions, but I sort of was like, I want you to just do your thing, even if it's embarrassing for me to look at moments, which is just like seeing myself, 12 years ago being a weird drunk person. It was kind of embarrassing, but I thought that it was important to just, for her to like have her vision. Yeah.
I mean, to show how long it's been, you released it in the original floppy disk packaging it was in.
Yeah.
Those are not even around anymore, so that kind of shows how much time has passed.
And I don't think they were around when we released them. That technology was kind of obsolete.
I mean, I was around at that time, and I do remember them, so they must.
I feel like 80s was floppy disks, and then they became. The new floppy disks were the hard square disks, and then I think, and that was like in the 90s.
Yeah, because that was around my time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, word on the street is this year, by the end of this year, we can expect a new album for you.
We hope so. We're actually.
How's the process looking?
Good. We've been writing for over a year, which is the longest we've ever had to write music for an album. And we go in as soon as we're done here. We go to the States and we finish up pre-production, and then we start making a record June 9th.
Okay.
So it
any like a rough idea when it should be released? No.
I mean, if we're lucky, if we keep things really fast and moving before the end of the year. But I have a feeling it might not be until the year switches over, like the beginning of next year. But
these things usually take a lot of time.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So
it's never your fault though.
It's never. Did you hear that? It's never my fault.
Yeah, I've been told that a lot. So
some of these other people's fault, but not mine.
Okay, well, I know a lot of people may probably ask you what's like your proudest achievement as a band, but I'd like you to think back and tell me what the worst thing you had to go through as a band was.
Worst thing I had to go through? Probably just them dealing with me and my issues and my problems.
As in the band dealing with you?
Yeah. But I think, getting over that and no, I'm serious, but getting, because I used to do a lot of drugs and I used to drink a lot, and that's all behind me now. But there was many years of my just mental... just everything was bad news, but it took me a while to get to the point where I could, put it all behind me, and them dealing with my insanity. I think once getting over that, or just putting up with that, now everything for the last handful of years is pretty much easy. Like nothing really can match that level of crazy. So.
But because that's something so personal, does it ever get like really difficult for you to talk about and tell the world about what happened? Or does it make it easier for you to just talk about it?
Well, I think it's super easy. I don't really volunteer the information because I think early on, before I actually got, fully sober, I think I was talking about being sober, and then I relapsed a couple times. And I think that now I'm not, that's not like the first thing I go to. So, I mean, if people ask or if it comes up, like this just seemed to naturally come up, I'll talk about it. But yeah, so I don't remember exactly what the question was. It's not, I guess it's easy because I don't really think about it. Everybody has their own path and their own way. And mine, I guess my way of dealing with things is not dealing with them and just keeping busy and focused and
I guess this gives you like an outlet to talk about it.
Yeah, it's just something that happened and now I'm this way. I don't know. At least that's kind of how I see it.
So you may have your problems and other people may have theirs. If you could be one of your band members for a day, who would it be?
None of them.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I like me. That's like, you can't say that because it's like super, it's not even an ego thing. I don't know. I like myself.
Fair enough.
Well, but that's the thing is 5, 6, 7 years ago, like I hated myself, but like now I actually like myself, and I like being this new and improved version.
Okay, well, that being said, if you could talk to yourself all those years ago, what advice would you give yourself?
Oh my, I'm gonna start crying.
Oh no.
No.
I get really emotional.
I was like James Lipton here. Yeah, I think I'd say like don't beat yourself up so hard about all the things you're doing wrong.
I like that. I think I'll apply
take
it
it easy.
to myself.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I don't know. And I think even back then I had hope that things could get better, and I just kind of slowly persevered, and they did. It took me like 10, 12 years to sort out my life, which is a long time, but better to do it in your 30s than, in your 50s or so. I think it's just the sooner you can get it sorted out, the better you will be.
Okay. Well, things got a little heavy, but let's kind of tone it down a little bit.
Get heavy.
I'm going to ask you something a bit easier to answer now. If you could tour with anybody, dead or alive, who would it be?
This might not make any sense, but I really want to see Tom Waits perform live one day. So I don't think that would make any sense whatsoever.
Do you have a reason?
What?
You have a reason?
Because
you could explain
he's
it.
the greatest. Yeah, I just think Tom Waits is my favorite. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot that would probably be just because I'd want to see him live. It's really strange. We've gotten to tour or play shows with a lot of our favorite bands. So I don't know. We've kind of done that. I'm trying to think.
But
maybe
the thing is, sometimes you just connect with people, and there's no way to explain it. So
I would say a band that we haven't played a show with that I would love to play a show with would be Superchunk. Those are one of my favorite bands. Pavement, which there's a brief moment where they got back together and played some shows, but I don't know if that's going to happen again.
Nothing's impossible.
Pixies.
Okay.
Pixies.
Nice. Okay, final question. Are you going to check out anybody today or anyone we should keep our eyes on?
I may, but I usually have to do interviews and then warm up, and I'm crazy before the show, so it would have to be after 6:45. I'd like to see the All American Rejects because I haven't seen them in a while. Yes, I don't know. I got to look at the schedule because I don't know who's playing when. But yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.